Hello everyone, myself Prabhu Arjunan, Cloud Solution Architect for Cloud Volumes Service for AWS. Today I'm going to demonstrate AWS Directory Service setup with NetApp Cloud Volumes Service for AWS. Steps involved are AWS Directory Services setup, steps to join Active Directory, steps to create SMB volume. As you can see, I have already logged into AWS Management Console. From here, navigate to Directory Service page. Type directory service. It will list you the directory service. Click on the directory service. It will take you to the directory service UI. So as you can see, I have already created a directory. Again, I'm going to set up one more directory for the demo purpose. Click on setup directory and choose AWS managed Microsoft AD from the directory types and click next. Choose either the standard or enterprise edition depending on your requirements. I am going to choose standard edition. Input the required details to create the Active Directory directory service. The example inputs are for the directory DNS name. I'm going to provide video demo to netapp.com. Directory NetBIOS name, that's an option, but I'm going to provide CVS AWS AD. What happens if you are not providing any specific NetBIOS name? It will default to the first part of the directory DNS name. For the directory description, I'm going to enter AWS managed AD creation. So the default administrator user is admin, and you can give a password of your choice. So I'm going to provide password of my choice. Make sure you save the password somewhere. That is required when you're integrating the CVS to the Active Directory. Looks like the password doesn't match, so I'm going to re-enter it again. So click on next, will take me to the choose V Pc and Subnet page. So in the choose V Pc and Subnet page, I'm going to choose an already created VPC. So here you can see I have already have 3 VPCs. We just want to make sure to choose a VPC where the Cloud Volume Service is configured. So in my environment, the Cloud Volume Service is mapped to multiple VPCs, but today I'm going to choose an East 1 VPC, and preferably I will choose subnet 1A and 1B. So you can choose any of your preference. So click next. So this will summarize us the input specified in the last 3 steps. Review and confirm the inputs, then click on create. So I'm going to create directory. As you can see, your directory video demo.netapp.com is being created. This can take up to 20 to 45 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video here, and then I'm going to come back once the directory is created. Welcome back. As I already said, it takes approximately 45 minutes for the AWS Directory Service directory to get created. Once created, you will be able to see the directory under Directory Services. I have already logged into my AWS Management Console. Click on Activity, click on the Directory Service. Here you can find the directories which got created. So videodemo.netapp.com is the one which we created recently. Click on the directory ID link to display the details of the AWS directory. So we need to make a note of few things here, which is directory DNS name, directory NetBIOS name, and the DNS address. So these three values will help us to integrate the Cloud Volume Service with the Active Directory. So the next step is going to add the Active Directory server to the Cloud Volume Service, for which I need to switch to Cloud Volume Service UI page. I don't have any volumes created, so click on the Active Directory on the left hand side pane and click on Join Active Directory. We need to enter specific details about the directory which got created recently by us. So in the DNS server field, enter the IP address of the AWS DNS server. So go to the AWS Directory Service and find the IP address mentioned in the DNS address. So this is the IP address. I'm going to copy paste to the DNS server here. In the domain field, enter the domain for the SMB share. So go to the AWS Directory Service and find the name mentioned under directory DNS name. So this is the name, which is videodemo.netapp.com. I'm going to paste it under domain. For the NetBIOS name, enter the NetBIOS name for the SMB server that will be created. NetBIOS will create a new Active Directory mission account with a specified name for the SMB server. This must be a unique name in the Active Directory. In this example, I'm going to mention it as a systems. The organization unit field, enter the directory NetBIOS name of the directory server. Go to AWS Directory Server and find the name mentioned under directory NetBIOS name. Copy this and paste it under organization unit as OU is equal to CVS AWS AD. This organization unit must be entered in this specific format. So in the username field, enter the username for your Active Directory Server administrator. So when we created the directory service, the username which we used was admin. And in the password field, enter the password of the AD administrator that was specified when we created the directory service. Click on Join Active Directory. We can see that the Join Active Directory is successful. So the next step is going to create the cloud volume that uses the Active Directory server. So on the left hand side pane, click on Volumes, click on Create New Volume and choose SMB. So enter the required information to create a volume. Here I'm going to create video demo wall. I'm going to leave this as AWS Eastern region, and for the tag I'm going to say the SMB wall. Click on the available settings and choose the available Active Directory, which will pre-populate all the necessary details. So once it is pre-populated, click on Create Volume. So let us wait to see if the Create Volume is getting. Took some time, but it has created the volume successfully. So once the volume is created, it will be listed as available and the export path will be listed. So that's all from the demo. Thank you.